I'm still trying to give away my free 3-question reading for reaching 10k subscribers on my channel. My last winner did not get back to me, so I'm spinning the wheel again to pick another winner. Let's do it. Here we go. So Vita Harrison, you are the winner of the free 3-question reading. Email me, the address is underneath each video and we'll sort that out for you. Hi there Libra, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your intuitive weekly reading for September 7th through to the 13th. Libra, let's see what's on the cards for you. Beginning with the Work Your Light Oracle to see what the overarching message or theme is. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. I mean, I believe that we all have a spirit team, guys, you know, angels, spirits and guides, maybe past loved ones. And it's amazing how, you know, you just need to ask. They don't like to interfere in the 3D realm unless we ask, right? So have a little prayer and just ask for their guidance. And then, you know, remember that the guidance comes through in subtleties. The angel numbers, when you just happen to hear the lyrics of the song and it resonates perfectly for what you had on your heart. You know, that number plate that you pull up at the lights, and the numbers or the letters or initials mean something to you. And generally, you know, we need to slow down and, you know, tune in to be able to receive those messages. They're all around us, but many of us are so busy running around that we don't see them. Tapas. So tapas is the energy of self-discipline, and it says that you've gotten to where you are now because of this energy, and that it will continue to take you where you need to go. And it says here that while discipline sounds like a heavy word, it is just committing to becoming the highest version of yourself. The next evolvement will require refinement of your inner strength. You are undergoing a deep transformation, stepping outside of your comfort zone, gaining strength, and moving through fear. That's a beautiful message there, Libra. Let's see how that translates into the tarot story. Beginning with the cards to pull the recent past energy, what you might be currently journeying, energies leaving, completing, transitioning in your life, overcoming fear, releasing the past potentially. Oh, we have got the 3 of Swords here. Right, okay. Can see the theme emerging here, guys. Oh, look at that, the star, they're just jumping out. Well, we have a recovery, a release of past energies here. We have the hurt, we have the healing, we have the rebuild. It's the perfect little tarot story here, Libra. Let's get the clarifiers and get an extra level of information here. The Devil, oppression. While the Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Could be in a situation that stifled your love and fulfillment, your own or between a connection with somebody else. Let's clarify the 3 of Swords. I sometimes go to say 3 of Hearts when that card comes up. 3 of Swords, please. Page of Swords. So breakthrough is coming. And let's clarify the star. King of Cups. Oh, here it goes. I was kind of expecting to see it. The Tower. You might know that the star is the major arcana that follows on from the Tower as the great soother or calmer. So I feel like for most of you, whatever this Tower is, it's already fallen. Some of you may be still transitioning through that energy, but generally, you know, the 5 of Cups here that we see in the recent past is the lamenting the past, you know, the disappointment that the Tower fell, you know, still kind of sitting in the energy of once what was, right? Let's bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Okay, so here in the recent past, we've got the Tower, we've got the Devil, called oppression in this deck, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. So the situation that I'm seeing here, definitely with the Devil and the Five of Swords, guys. You know, this is really illusionary energy here, and it could be you could have been dealing with a manipulator or somebody who was using definitely strengths and powers in unconstructive ways. You know, the swords is the suit of the intellect, so it can definitely be the mind games, the manipulation, the narcissist, the players. When we get this kind of combination, it's not always, you know, really with sinister intentions, but it's this person here, or this energy is operating for their own gain, right? And then they're willing to take something from you in that process in order to get what they came for. So that's the kind of energy that I feel like some of you were dealing with in a past situation. You know, it's a general reading, guys. I won't limit it, but of course it can be in our relationships, somebody who's trying to kind of manipulate us into their control. Same can happen in the workplace as well, and in friendships. It happens everywhere. You know, you could have been dealing with somebody who has power and control issues, or maybe it's through addictions that has been causing that behavior. And, you know, either way, it's really an illusionary energy here, because they are kind of messing with the circumstances, right? And there's a sense of falsity when someone's pulling the strings, or, you know, using power in unconstructive ways, or setting things up in order to get what they need for themselves. You know, that is an illusion. That is an illusionary energy. And the thing about the Tower is that is the energy that shatters illusions, right? It shakes foundations and it shatters illusions. And that might have seemed quite chaotic, and maybe it came out of nowhere. You might have seen the truth and thought, gosh, oh, that just came out of nowhere. That person's not like that. Maybe you didn't even believe it to start off with. But, you know, the Tower is the great revealer, and the thing is that the Tower is a hidden blessing, because, you know, it comes to remove the illusion, to reveal truth, so that you can realign with your soul path and to your true purpose as well. So yeah, it can feel at the time like it's, you know, shaking your foundation or really bringing about sudden change, but it does so for your greater good. And that's why I really like the Tower. It's such a powerful energy, and yes, it can feel deeply uncomfortable, guys, but it leads us to great growth and generally much greater fulfillment down the track. Now, you're showing up here with the Five of Cups in your energy, Libra, and, you know, the issue with that is that this is somebody who's a little bit still stuck in the past, or attached to that energetic charge of the situation. Just saying, guys, too, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn person here with the Devil energy. Now, the Five of Cups, you know, the message really is that the past is the thief of the present. You know, here we see somebody who is still connected to what was lost, the disappointment, the expectations that weren't fulfilled. And the thing is that, you know, the water or wine has spilt from those cups. There's no way of getting it back. The past is the past. And we need to have acceptance of what was, and now surrender, because we can't go back and change it. So what's the point in trying to, you know, overanalyze it? You know, I could have done something better. It didn't have to work out this way. Well, guess what, guys? It did work out that way. And by staying in that, you're missing opportunities in the present, and sometimes holding yourself in a state of depression, anxiety, negativity as well, the black cloak. It really is time to build that bridge and come back to, you know, the sacred sanctuary of the heart. And, you know, this is a number 5, guys, and 5 is a number of conflict in tarot, but it's also the number of change, you know, and that's what the Tower was. It was the great change that tried to bring you away from the situation. By staying in it, you know, we're still under the illusion, we're still under the spell. So I really feel that those winds of change are coming for you, Libra. This week we've got the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords, right? The Three of Swords is the indicator for you to, you know what, face this thing head on, feel that hurt in your heart, you know, and go there in the healing process, you know, let it out, scream, yell, whatever you need to do. Because the thing is that is the first step on the healing process. That is the first step to the creating the new beginning that you desire. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's like time to really feel it so that you can move on. Because the Page of Swords for me is the wind of change. It's the first point of progress, you know, it's the moving on. It's like that little gust of wind in your sails that's trying to change your direction out of this. And, you know, like I always see it like a boat, you know, the wind starts to pick up and it starts to change it onto the true course, onto the purpose that the Tower was trying to align you with. Yeah, I mean, this can be a person card as well. Page of Swords, generally someone younger, maybe even a child, another fellow air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that could somehow be fundamental to you this week in this hurt, in this healing, sorry, bringing the hurt to healing. This can also be an honest or truthful communication that maybe you need to have to lay something to peace. Bygones be bygones, you know, through that acknowledgement or acceptance. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be a face-to-face communication. It can be writing that letter that you don't send, and maybe doing a ritual where you burn the letter to release, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm really feeling there for you, Libra. Now, in the near future outcome here, we have the emotional rebuild, I'm going to call this. The Star, the card that follows on from the Major Arcana, number 17. This is a card of healing, regeneration, and rebirth. This is feeling the vulnerability, but rebalancing those emotions anyway while you have one foot on the ground and one foot still in the emotions. You're getting on with it while remaining grounded. 7 white stars, linked to the chakras. Great time to heal your energy. Maybe get some energy healing if you're available to that, or go for a walk in nature, whatever you do to ground yourself. The thing about the Star that I absolutely love, though, is that it is the card of divine wish fulfillment. So what it's saying is that this whole process that you've been going through is to move you closer to, that happy ever after, that ultimate reality, that best life that we all desire. There's a message here with the King of Cups of, again, emotional balancing. Look, this is the person who's mastered it. This is the process of doing it. This is the mastery. King of Cups, he holds those cups. Hey, these are my emotions in here, and I am grounded and steady and in control of them, and they don't control me. This could be a Scorpio or a Cancer Pisces, generally the card of Scorpio, that also enters your life. Somebody who's very deeply compassionate, who has got your back, who is guiding you through this process as well, maybe even a healer, that is possible. But for me, it stands for coming back into the heart, emotional rebalancing, getting grounded, and it's from that place that you'll be able to rebuild after this Tower moment. 3 of Pentacles is about, being the apprentice of life again, learning the lesson that you did from this, and now, using that to create again and create a solid foundation for yourself moving forward. Maybe, with other people involved in that as well. So that's what I see in that energy. It's like the 3 is the creation that comes before the 4, which is the foundation. So yes, a foundation was shook here with the Tower and something fell down. Now you're going to rebuild something twice as strong. And that's the message of the 3 of Swords as well. When that heart heals, that scar tissue is twice as strong as it was in the first place. And that is, that sense of rebirth, that you need. It's the strength and courage that you need to carry into your new beginning. And I'd say there was a karmic lesson in that for you too, Libra. Absolutely. But ultimately, this is a process of being profoundly moved towards, your deeper purpose, your deeper calling, and potentially your divine wish fulfillment as well. Okay, Libra, I am going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It won't be everyone's message this week, although parts of it may be. If you feel called to share, please do leave me a comment. I do read each and every one, and I try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next week for another message.